What's good, savages? Saturday morning, November 16th. And if you're a combat sports fan, you were probably watching the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight last night on Netflix. Um, I just thought I'd share my thoughts on the fight. Um, it went exactly how I thought it was going to be, or almost exactly how I thought it was going to be, um, how I thought it was going to go. Yesterday afternoon, I told my wife, or my wife and son actually, I gave them my prediction. I said exactly how I thought the fight was going to go, and it didn't go exactly how I thought it was going to go, but pretty much in the same general direction. My um, prediction my prediction was that Tyson was going to come out in the first, be aggressive, try to land that knockout blow. He was probably going to win that first round. And then the second round would be a little bit of the same, but just he would slow down and Jake Paul would settle in and probably work the jab and calm himself down and settle into a rhythm and start landing punches. And I said that by the third, I thought Mike would get knocked down, not knocked out, but knocked down, and that he would get back up and that Jake Paul would pretty much carry him for the rest of the fight until the seventh or eighth round where he would knock him out. I truly thought Tyson would get stopped in the seventh or eighth. I wasn't surprised it went to a decision, but I just thought Tyson wouldn't be able to last the whole eighth round. That was my honest opinion. Now, I think a lot of people thought we were going to see the old Mike Tyson. I think a lot of people thought he would just knock out Jake Paul. Maybe I'm wrong about this. I feel like a lot of people thought Tyson would win. They saw a guy that had 50 plus fights, the baddest man on the planet. I mean, everybody knows who Mike Tyson is. We've all seen what he could do when he was in his prime. He used to knock out people like, that was crazy. The knockout reel, the highlight reel of Mike Tyson knockouts are, I mean, you can go on YouTube and watch all of his knockouts. They're impressive. I think a lot of people thought we were going to see that man last night. I knew I wasn't going to see that guy. That wasn't the man that was going to show up. Social media tried really hard to sell you that he was quick and fast and powerful because training videos and but they didn't fool me. They didn't fool me. One of the first things I noticed this week when I was kind of like watching the videos and the training and stuff is that he was wearing a knee sleeve and his legs were small. And I was like, yeah. You got to train that upper body, look big, look cut and stuff, but that lower body looked weak, looked old. And, well, any fighter will tell you, you need your legs when you get in that ring. And he didn't have those legs. He couldn't move around. He couldn't be as explosive. And that's what Mike Tyson is. You know, cuts you off real fast. Bing, bang, boom, explosive. Explosive punches. Uppercut, boom, boom, boom. He squats down, comes up like all from the leg. If you look at Mike Tyson in his prime, I mean, come on. And I knew we weren't going to see that guy. Now, obviously, I see it from a perspective of someone that's, you know, practiced martial arts and boxing, and that's been in that ring, that has some experience. So, yeah, people were like, I think people understood that he was, you know, old. I don't think they realized just how much that age, and it's not just age for Mike Tyson, it's the miles he has on that body. It's not like he's a 58-year-old Mike Tyson that works out every day and that does CrossFit and that runs and that's in great shape and his joints are working all perfect. Like, no, no, no. He might train every day with lift weights, whatever it is, hit the bag, but to train for a fight, to be in fight shape all the time, to have his nutrition, like, no. His body was a lot older than 58 years old. That's all I'm trying to say. And you could see that his mind was sharp. You could see that he was trying to force his body to move to make certain cuts, to make certain explosive movements. I saw it a few times where you could see him thinking. You could see him like, I need to do this. And then he would attempt it. And then it would just, Jake Paul would see it coming, stop it with the jab, slow it down, make him reset all the time. Use that jab so that he could reset, because he knew that Mike Tyson, or I don't know if he knew, but it looked like he did, that connection between the brain and the body, getting the body to do what the brain was there and knew what it wanted to do, but the body just couldn't follow. That's what being 58 years old, that's what being a 58-year-old fighter, someone that's been through the grind mentally and physically, emotionally, rough, tough life. I wasn't surprised at all. Jake Paul is not that good of a boxer for someone that's won 11 professional fights now. I get that he hasn't really fought high-level boxers, but I'm still impressed by what he's able to accomplish. He's a star, and first and foremost, I think we live in a world now that that's what matters. The boxing skills for him will never be what make him a superstar. It's all the other things. So I'm impressed. I mean, look, he was in the ring with Mike fucking Tyson. Like, I love him or hate him. Like, I don't care if he was 58 years old. Like, a lot of us would never get in the ring with a 58-year-old Mike Tyson. So props to Jake Paul. Congratulations on his win. And, yeah, really hope that we never get to see Mike Tyson in a ring again. This is not how I want to remember him. And I really hope that he got whatever he needed to get out, he got it out. I hope he's at peace with himself today. I hope he's ready to accept that his days as a boxer are over. And yeah, that's about it. Those are my thoughts on the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight. And again, went exactly how I thought it would. If you're already subscribed to this channel, thank you. If you haven't done so yet, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. It'd be greatly appreciated. Much love. Stay savage.